Welcome to Kansas City Stars Hockey. It's the Mid-America High School Hockey League varsity action coming to you tonight from the Advent Health Sports Park at Blue Hawk between the Kansas City Stars and the home Rockhurst Hawklets. Good evening, everybody. My name is Ralph Lamond, and I'll bring you all the play-by-play of tonight's game. Well, this is our first time down at Blue Hawk, and I have to say this is an absolutely beautiful facility. They got the ice rink here. They've got basketball, volleyball, soccer. They've got an arcade. They've got all kinds of fun for the family. They've got a bar. They've got concessions. Just a wonderful facility built down here in South Overland Park, and it will be the first time the Stars have played in this facility. It's now the home rink for the Rockhurst Hawklets. Team's just finishing up the warm-up. We'll be here getting underway in just a moment. Stars come into this game with a record of 6-4, 12 points in league standings. Rockhurst looking for its first win at 0-8. Much different Rockhurst team than we've seen. They've got a lot of new players, only returning 9 of the 20 players that were on their roster last year, but always a very pesky squad and a team that plays competitive, and you certainly can't look past them, and the Stars need to play their best here if they want to come out with a victory here this evening. We'll take a quick break, and we'll have the starting lineups, and we'll be underway in just a moment. You're watching Kansas City Stars High School Hockey. I'll turn it over to the public address for the introduction of tonight's starting lineups. And we're underway. Greco had it off the stick of Arthur. Now played ahead by the Stars. This is Kortinger with it. Kortinger to Greco, gets around the defender, then had it knocked away by Zabilski. I was going to say, and I hadn't started the video up, the Stars are starting all seniors tonight. Here's a backhander by, and a shot right that was blocked out in front. That was Wayne off the stick of him, taking the pass from Gressel back the other way. Is Greco, one of the assistant captains, gets a shot right on. Napier makes a save. Napier in goal for the Stars. Olinsky almost had it. Gets it back, backhands it wide of the goal. Puck goes behind the net. Ellis Zabilski with it there. Up the boards for Paulson. Tried to get it ahead to Gressel. Spun back around behind the net. Aaron Wayne will take the puck in the corner. Behind the net over to Tillery, ahead to Paulson. He'll head to the bench. Gressel skates it into the zone, sends a shot off the glove of Postlethwaite. Puck comes up the boards. Poked ahead. Pasco had it. Leaves it for Almany, who spins it back to Pasco. He gets bumped there by Albrand. Coleman with the puck. Long pass up to number 14. That shot's wide of the goal. The puck comes back behind the net. Chipped ahead to Pasco. Pasco tried to play it ahead to Gorder. Gorder now has a nameplate on his jersey. She did not have earlier this year. Several players didn't have their nameplates as they had some issues with the jerseys. And now we got a whistle for an offside. A little over a minute and a half in this first period. Here's a chance for Rockhurst. Centering pass. A nice play by Almany to deny that. Hicks plays it up the boards for Gorder. Gorder. Cross-ice pass behind Pasco. Pasco chased it down along the boards. His shot ends to the side of the net as he gets knocked down. They go into the boards hard as Postlethwaite puts the glove down to freeze the puck. Face off to the left of the Rockhurst goal. And I apologize, I didn't get much more of a... Here's a shot that was blocked. The puck came back. I was going to say, I apologize, I didn't get a chance to do more of an introduction here. Had some technical difficulties I had to deal with. Behind the net. Came out in front, picked up there by number 16 for the Hawklets. Plays it ahead, out to center. Marion fanned on it, but the puck comes back into the Star zone. Pass up to Marion. Over to Almany. Almany to the backhand, gets bumped off the puck. Loose at center. Here's a shot and a save by Postlethwaite. Puck comes up near side. Hicks pinching in. Played around behind the net by Prier. Up the boards. Greco sends it back around behind the net for number 22. He'll spin it back up near side. Greco off his stick. Chipped ahead. And now back to Marion just inside his own blue line. Plays it off the boards. Hits it ahead for Prier. Prier puts on the brake, tried to cut it back to the center of ice. Had it knocked off his stick, now gets it back. Here's a shot, he sent it wide to the near side. Puck still in the zone, off the board. Sabilski keeping it in. Reuter at the point. Here's Schutzler with it, plays it around behind the net. Off the stick of Sabilski, the puck comes up the near side half board in the corner. A couple players bump. That's Prier with 3 Hawklets on him. Back to Reuter at the point. He'll tee one up, sends it toward the net. Waffle board save by Postlethwaite. Puck along the boards and sent down the ice by Rockhurst, and this will result in an icing. 11:21 to play, opening period. No score. Faceoff will come back in the Rockhurst zone to the right of the Rockhurst goal. Off the face-off, the puck tied up at the circle. Now comes the side of the net. Here's a chance for Gressel. Backhand it off the side of the net. Now they score. And Postlethwaite had his stick knocked out of his hands. He's pleading his case to the referee, but to no avail. And the Stars have taken a lead on the goal. It appears to be by Luke Gressel. They take the 1-0 lead with 11:12 to play in the opening period. We'll see what they announce on the assist, but it should be Gressel getting the goal. After one of the shots hit the goalpost that came out in front, and Gressel was able to knock it into the empty net. And the Stars take the early 1-0 lead. Off the stick of Paulson. Gressel gets stood up there. Paulson picks up the puck. Ziggy with a tough shot. Save made. Another shot. Postlethwaite's got it in the pads, and a little late activity, and Rockhurst taking exception to that. Face-off will be in the Rockhurst zone to the left of the goal. It'll be Paulson opposite Greco. Puck tied up at the circle. Now comes to the boards where it's backhanded up, held in by Gressel. Played around the boards up the far side. Spiker digging at it with number 28. Spiker takes a bump. The puck ends up behind the net. Now comes near side corner. Played ahead. Nice pass up to number 44. Gets it over there to Holinski, number 14. Holinski shots deflected up off the glass. Puck ends up at the side of the goal. Bamber with it. Bamber gets checked off the puck. Now plays it to the side of the net. Reuter chips it to the corner. Paulson has it. Paulson's tied up along the boards, had it taken away. Here's a centering pass that's paddled away by Napier. Now the puck came right out in front of the net. Several players looking at it, and now the Stars get it away. Spiker with Gressel. Spiker carries it in onside. Here's a shot that deflects to the corner. Played back to the wall, but nobody there but a Hawklet, and sent down the ice, and that'll result in an icing. Well, there's stands only on one side of the ice, but there's probably about 15 rows of stands. Here's a shot by Tillery. That deflects to the corner. Gorder swings it toward the net, end up behind the goal, and comes up near side and out of the zone. Tillery will gather it up. Gets tied up there, and a chance for Greco. His shot's deflected wide as Wayne got back on defense. Now the puck to the corner. Wayne goes into the boards with one of the Hawklets, and the Stars come back the other way, 3-on-2. Poked away on a nice back check by Arthur. Picked up there by Glendenning. He gets knocked into the boards. Arthur spins it up the boards. Gallman sends it back behind the net as he kept it in the zone. Number 36, his pass was blocked. And now the Hawklets get it out of the zone. Just inside the Stars blue line, Aaron Wayne will send it back out. Number 36 plays it across the ice off the stick of off of Greco. That's number 18 with it. Off Glendenning's stick to the corner. Glendenning poked it away. Here's Almany chipping it down low. Almany with the puck behind the net. Now brings it out. Tough angle shot. Postlethwaite makes a save. Puck still loose in front. Now played to the side of the net. Banged off the boards. Kept in by Wayne. Almany threw it right out in front. Here's a chance. Almany fanned on it. That was Glendenning who made the pass. Gorder's shot. That was deflected wide from a tough angle. Went right through the goal crease. Aaron Wayne skates it in down low. Back in out front. Almany's shot. And a nice save by Postlethwaite. He got the glove up and grabbed it out of the air and no rebound. Yeah. Off the face-off to the board, Sabilski had it knocked off her stick. Back the other way come the Hawklets. Good back check by Prier. Hicks with it behind the net, reverses it near side, gets bumped to the board by Coleman off Sabilski's stick, kept in the zone, shot right on, and a save made by Napier. Marion has the puck. Marion skates it through a couple of Hawklets, had it knocked away, gets it back himself, then poked off his stick, knocked into the zone by Prier. Prier with the puck just outside the blue line, waits for his team to get onside. Tried to play it in, a good play by number 44. That's Albrand. Schutzler with it. Schutzler into the zone. Schutzler sends it toward the net, deflected wide of the goal. It comes up near side. Along the boards, that's Sabilski with it. Now a pass across off the boards, kept in by Hicks. Hicks from the top of the circle sends it in. Rebound came right out in front, and back the other way come the Hawklets. Arthur, nice play by Marion to knock the puck off his stick. Prier with it. Prier out to Schutzler. Hicks blew a tire, but quickly re-airs and goes the other way. Up to Schutzler off his skate. Schutzler gets a stick on it and sends it in. It bounces in on goal, and Postlethwaite will have to leave it there for number 22. Long pass too far for Arthur. Hicks with the puck. Hicks backhands it up. Chopped down, but a good play by Paulson. Paulson comes in now, gets back on side. Now it's a way for Spiker to get back on side. Now here's the chance for Greco back the other way, but a good defensive play by Reuter. Back out of the zone. Puck comes near side along the boards. It's taken there by number 23. Pass intercepted by Spiker in the zone. Spiker with a wrister right on, and Postlethwaite will hang on to it.
Out of the zone off the face-off. Cycles pass up. Hit traffic, swatted out of the zone by Gressel up to Paulson. Paulson does it right in. Rebound. Postlethwaite had trouble handling it. Paulson got his stick on it again. Puck tied up just inside the blue line. Now sent right in, and Postlethwaite will put the glove down and cover that one up. face off the puck play to the corner. By number 40 is off his stick, comes back to center. Tillery plays it off the boards. Gorder with it. Got Pascal cutting to the net. Gorder is tied up behind the net. Pascal picks it up. Nice defensive play by number 40. He chipped it ahead up to number 45. Takes a nice check by Wayne. Number 44 digs at it. Poholinski, his shot goes behind the net. And it comes all the way around the boards and out of the zone. And 22 has to gather it up there up to Albrecht. Albrecht plays it into the zone. That's Wayne with it. Wayne. Cross-ice pass for Tillery. Tillery plays it ahead. Grabbed there by number 23 and sent right in. And steered away by Napier. Quickly ahead too far for Pasco. No icing as the puck is deflected. Gorder with the puck behind the net. Gorder brings it up to the corner. Cycles it down low. Glendenning. There for the start. Centered it out in front. Just missed Gorder, who was cutting toward the net. And Rockhurst back the other way up the right-hand side. Number 28 carries the puck into the zone, drops it for Greco. Greco wasn't ready for it. Has to go back and get it. Down to 28. He takes a hit into the boards. Good play by Tillery to tie him up. Glendenning in to help out. But number 28 comes away with it. Had to get to the backhand. There's number 40 with a shot. That one wide. Puck came up the side of the net. Wayne with it. Off the board for Gorder. He chipped it ahead out of the zone. Stars looking at him. Make some changes. Number 42, Greco, back into the zone. Circles it at the top of the circle. Now loses the puck to Wayne. Played off the boards. Got right in, but Tillery's there for the Stars. Tillery. Ahead to Prier. Prier. Into the zone. Prier cuts to the center. Shot right out. Rebound and score!
The goal comes at 4:19 to play in the second period. Looked like it's James Gorder getting the goal with the assist. Prier got the goal? Okay, I'm told it's Prier got the goal. I thought Prier had the original shot. And that makes the score 2-0 with 4:19 to play. And apologize on the audio. I had the mic boom in the wrong spot. Schutzler behind the net, try to soccer it ahead. Battle for the puck in the corner. Number 36 behind the net, sends it up the boards. Marion there, bouncing puck in the slot area. Kept in the zone momentarily, now Rockhurst gets it out. There's number 5, sending it into the zone wide of the goal. And Hicks will get it up there. Lays it outside the zone, sent right back in by Rockhurst. Marion's passes behind Prier, and that'll go down for an icing. Face off to the right of Napier. Off the face-off is Greco. Here's a shot by Arthur and a save made by Napier. Spiker with it along the boards, gets tied up there. Try to get it ahead to Paulson. Good play by Arthur to chip it in along. Spiker along the boards, able to play it off his skate. But it comes out to number 4. His shot and a save made on a tough angle. Stars not able to clear. Sent toward the neck. A good block. And now play it ahead to Gressel. Here's Gressel in on a breakaway. Russell. Oh, nice play, and he scored! He went wide. The puck went 5-hole. And Luke Gressel has made it 3-0 with 3:07 to play in the first period. He had to go wide because the defender was coming in on the back check, but he was able to get it 5-hole and beat Postlethwaite to give the Stars the 3-0 lead. Well, they're not announcing the goal, so I'll have to get an update on the assist, and certainly I'll update everything when I do the weekly podcast. Paulson had it knocked away. And for Gressel, that is his 8th goal of the year, 2nd of the night. Back to the point. Bamber sends it toward the net. That was blocked. The puck ends up in the corner. Paulson with it. Paulson to the backhand. Back to Bamber at the point. Slides it across the blue line. Sends it in. Postlethwaite got a piece of that to the corner. Sent toward the net. Postlethwaite blocked that one. Now played behind the net. Number 44 with it there. Long pass off the stick of Gressel, picked up by Coleman, 28. Played in the zone, I was going to, but Paulson stepped in front of that and intercepted it. Here's Bamber with it. Bamber along the blue line up to Reuter in the zone on side. Reuter getting harassed there, tried to spin it back, but a good play by Greco to take away. And here's Greco with a burst of speed down the left-hand side. Greco has Holinski cutting toward the net. The pass too far for him. Not able to catch up to it. Kept in by McTavish. Behind the net, that's Gressel. Up the boards to Albany, but it's kept in the zone. Now bounces over the stick. Came out of the zone. A chance for the Stars here. Here's Gressel. Gressel cutting to the front of the net. Centered it, but nobody there for the Stars as they were making a change. Greco with it for Rockhurst. Sends it ahead to the blue line. Tillery puts a body on Holinski, and that is brought in offsides. Trying to keep track of all the technology here, so apologize for some of the audio issues, but hopefully everything's fixed now. Face-off control by the Stars. It's Tillery had it popped up in the air, glove down. Puck still outside the zone, now played in. Glendenning with it. Glendenning gets around the defender, lost the puck. Number 23 lost it. Here's a chance for Glendenning. Glendenning to the backhand, and he sent it wide. Postlethwaite might have got a piece of that one. But a chance for Glendenning on the breakaway. Puck tied up in the corner. Paulson in there. Paulson comes away with it. Centered out in front. Puck loose in front of the net. A couple of Hawklets there. They clear it out of danger. Puck comes to the corner. Albany with it. Right out in front. Backhanded right on. Save made by Postlethwaite. Behind the net. Albany's centering pass at the side of the net. Came right in the slot area in front of the goal. And the puck comes out of the goal as Pasco and Tillery almost ran into each other. That would have been interesting because it might have created a breakaway opportunity. Now here's Albany. Tried to throw it to the front of the net. That was blocked. Holinski ties up Albany. The puck's still in the zone. Albany gathers it up near the far side point. Plays it to the corner. Number 22 tried to clear. He fanned on it. Hawklets come away with it with 18 seconds to go in the period. Now we got a hit along the boards. Puck comes to center. Albany picks up the loose puck there, sends it in. It's going to go in on goal, and Postlethwaite will put the puck down and freeze it at the side of the net with 9 seconds to play in the opening period. Off the face-off, it's out of the zone. Here's a race for the puck. Good play by Marion to get back on defense. That was number 12, or Greco rather, number 42. It's cleared out of the zone as the buzzer sounds, ending the first period. And our score at the end of one period of play is the Kansas City Stars 3, the Rockhurst Hawklets nothing. We'll be back in just a moment for the second period. You are watching Kansas City Stars High School Hockey. Teams getting ready to start the second period. It's Mid-America High School Hockey League varsity action between the Kansas City Stars and the Rockhurst Hawklets from the Advent Health Sports Park at Blue Hawk. Stars with 3 goals in that first period. 2 by Luke Gressel, 1 by Tristan Prier. They have the 3-0 lead. Shots on goal in that first period, 19 for the Stars and 4 for Rockhurst. Puck brought in offside. And I forgot to mention our first period was brought to you by our good friends at Asplin Lawn Experts. Second period brought to you by Right Tree Service, and we thank all of our sponsors for supporting Kansas City Stars hockey. Puck in the zone. Schutzler in the corner. Threw it to the side of the net. Puck caroms behind the goal. Prier gets it there. Prier brings it out back to the point. Here's a shot in by Marion. I'm not sure Postlethwaite saw it, but he got a piece of it. Marion plays it around behind the net. Sobilski chases after it. Number 22 gets it. George. Sobilski Had it back and taken away. Kept in by Marion. Threw it into the slot area. Sobilski was there. Couldn't get her stick on it. And now it's played out of the zone. Glove down by number 4, Bierman. Puck comes along the boards right in front of us. Not able to really pick up where the puck is. And now it ends up behind the net and far side. Play to the near side corner. That was Hicks pinching in on good hustle play. As a couple of Rockhurst players got caught puck walking. Here is Sobilski. Sobilski behind the net. Good play by Greco to knock it away from Prier. Marion pinching in down low. Chips the puck to the corner. Grabbed there by George and played up the boards. Hicks got knocked down. Bierman sends it down the ice, and this will be an icing call against Rockhurst. Face off to the right of the Rockhurst goal. Comes back to the point. Bamber throws it to the net. That was deflected just wide. Comes right out in front. Rockhurst able to clear it out of danger. Played ahead. George tried to reach back for it. Now leaves it for number 15. Played into the Stars zone. Bamber behind the net to Reuter. Reuter back to Bamber. Bamber sends it up the boards. Puck right along the dasher. Number 5 throws it in the slot area. Here's 26 with a chance. Couldn't get a shot off. Bamber in there to help out for the Stars. Played ahead. Paulson gets it up to, tried to get it to Gressel. He got tangled up with number 18. Puck ends up in the corner behind the net. Several players digging at it. Got 3 Hawklets and 2 Stars. Paulson comes away with it. Spiker in front of the net. Back to the point. Shot fanned down by Bamber. Kept in by Spiker. Spiker from a tough angle. Cuts it right to the front of the net. Save made. Puck still loose. Puck in the top of the crease. And Rockhurst able to come away with it. And now we got a whistle. And we're going to have our first penalty of the game. And that comes with 12:31 to play in the second period. Rockhurst penalty to number 22, McTavish. Penalty comes at the 2:29 mark of the second period, and the Stars will go on the Fireball power play for the first time in this game. All Kansas City Stars power plays brought to you by Fireball, the preferred cinnamon whiskey for all Kansas City Stars high school hockey parents. Stars having a hard time getting the puck out of the zone now. Schutzler reaches back for it. Schutzler into the zone. Schutzler tees one up from the top of the circle. That deflected off traffic into the corner. George with it. Clears but not out. Quarters shot. That's right in, and it's going to be held by Postlewaite. Face off be to the left of the Rockhurst goal. Comes back to the point. Albany skates it down low. His shot went wide of the goal. Puck comes up along the boards, picked up by Olinsky. Up to Arthur. Here's Arthur in all alone. Arthur, but a nice back check. Arthur did get a shot off and a nice save by Napier, but a good back check by Albany. We got a penalty coming up to the Stars. Postlewaite will head to the bench, but the touch there. And we're going to have I believe elbowing is going to be the call, and that is going to go against Jackson Tillery. Time of the penalty, 3:23 of the second period. We'll play 4-on-4 for a minute 6, and then Rockhurst will go on a power play, barring any other penalties. Face off to the right of Napier. Off the face-off, it's Kept in the zone. George plays it around behind the net. Number 40 pinching in down low. That's Kortinger. Reuter with it. Reuter to Prier. Prier had it knocked off his stick by Greco. Puck behind the net. Wayne picks it up for the Stars. Ahead to Paulson. Here's Paulson with a room up the right-hand side. Ziggy Paulson tried to cut it to the front of the net. A good play by George. Reuter plays it back to the point. Wayne over to Prier. Prier sends it toward the net. Paddled away by Postlethwaite. Number 28 grabs the puck for the Hawklets off the stick of Greco into the zone. Wayne back and plays it up to Reuter. Reuter with a nice move, but not able to catch up to the puck as he played a little bit too far. Prier with it. Prier along the boards, puts on the brakes, gets a little bit of open ice. Cross ice to Wayne. He'll send it toward the net. That was off the blocker. Knocked down there by number 28 and sent down the ice just wide of the goal, and that'll be whistled for icing. 10:34 to play, second period. 4 seconds left on the Rockhurst penalty, so they will go on a power play for 54 seconds once that penalty expires. Face-off back in the Rockhurst zone to the right of the goal. Spiker in the circle for the Stars. Wolinski in the circle for the Hawklets. Hawklets come away with it. They're kept in the zone by Hicks. Over to Gressel. Gressel shot, he scores! Gressel with a wrister that beat Postlethwaite. And the Stars take a 4-0 lead with 10:26 to play in the second period. It'll officially be a shorthanded goal as the penalty had expired to Rockhurst. And that comes on the 25th shot for the Stars. The hat trick for Luke Gressel, his 9th of the year. And I'm assuming that I'm getting the goal calls correct here. Here's Arthur carrying the puck into the zone. Arthur in the corner. It's Rockhurst power play for another 30 seconds. Greco at the top of the circle to the point. Coleman plays it over to George. George sends it toward the net. Cutting was Greco, but he couldn't get his stick on it, and the Stars able to get it ahead. Here's Spiker with it. Had it poked off his stick. Spiker comes back and gets it with a nice little move. Then had it poked away on a good play by George. Now pass over to Wolinski. Wolinski chipped it ahead. Avoid the check by Marion. Behind the net is Hicks. Hicks banks it off the boards and out of the zone. They'll wave off the icing, and the penalty's expired, so the team's back at full strength. Long pass up to Huntley off his stick. Hicks plays it off the boards. Spiker got his stick on it but couldn't control it. Came back to Pasco. He plays it into the Rockhurst zone. Now the puck bounces up in the air. Gorder reaches back for it. Stars keep it in. Nice back pass to Spiker. Spiker's shot. Save. Puck right out front. Pasco tried to tuck it in on the near side. And the puck at the side of the net. They blew the whistle as it looked like the referee lost sight of it. And the faceoff will be in the Rockhurst zone. Face-off control by the Stars. Now it's tied up at the circle. Almany reaches back for it. But number 36 comes away with it up to Huntley. Huntley threw it right into the slide area off the stick of Almany. Picked up there by 25 for the Hawklets. 25 into the zone. Tried to play it across. Good active stick, but Huntley was there to take the carom. Stars have it right in front of the net. Chipped out of the zone. 36. His pass hit Gorder. 25 will pick it in. Send it around behind the net. Bamber gets it for the Stars near the corner, plays it across to Reuter. Reuter gets it ahead, try to get it to Pasco, chips it off the boards. Here's a chance for Gorder up the right-hand side. The Stars have a 2-on-1. Gorder with it, tried to get over to Almany, just out of his reach. Couldn't reach it on the backhand. Almany gets it in the corner. Almany with a tough angle shot. That was deflected off the stick of number 25. A nice defensive play. Kept in at the point. Here's a shot that's off the glass, off the stick of Reuter. Comes back to the point, held in there by Bamber. Bamber from the top of the circle, sends it toward the net. That was deflected off a skate and wide. Number 5 fanned on the clearing attempt, but able to get it out on the second effort. Here's number 5. I believe that's Huntley off the stick of Bamber. Bamber with the puck behind the net. Off the boards up to Pasco. Pasco with some open ice as the teams were making a change. Try to get it to Gorder. Gorder able to avoid the defender and backhand it in. He'll head to the bench to complete the change. Pasco puts a body on a Hawklet. Reuter pinching in. He and number 23 go into the boards. Holinsky sends it out of the zone, and Bamber will play it just outside the red line. Bamber carries it in. The Stars making changes. Bamber sends it into the near side corner. Schutzler there. Prier with a puck. Prier right to the front of the net. Backhanded right. Sobilski tried to stuff it in, but a nice save. Now the puck comes in the slot area, and back the other way comes Holinsky. Holinsky tried to split a couple of Stars defenders, but they stand him up. Now at the side of the net, it's number 44. Clear but not out. Kept in the zone. Now the Stars come away with it. Here's a chance for Schutzler up the right-hand side. Schutzler tried to pull the trigger, but a great defensive play by Kortinger on the back check. Schutzler gets it back as Kortinger blew a tire. Played across the Tillery. Tillery's shot, and that was deflected off the stick of Postlethwaite. He got maybe right off the handle of the stick. Here's Prier trying to get the puck backhanded in. Schutzler will get there for the Stars. Schutzler along the boards, puts on the break at the half wall. Right out to Tillery. Tillery waits, sends it wide of the goal. Postlethwaite deflected it, but it would have been wide. And now played out of the zone. Aaron Wayne back at his own blue line, retreats into his own zone. Off the boards, number 44 stepped in front of that. Played around behind the Stars net. And picked up there by, let's see who that was. Ahead to Prier. Prier in the zone, got stood up. Grabbed by Tillery. Schutzler with the puck. Schutzler, a little trouble controlling it. Tried to get it down to Hicks. Hicks had 3 Hawklets on him. Puck still in the zone. It was kept in by Prier momentarily, but deflects back to center. And the Stars have to regroup. Jackson Tillery up to Schutzler. Schutzler with Sobilski cutting toward the net. The pass was deflected. And back comes the other way was Arthur. He fell down. Puck in the slot area. Played to the corner by Prier. Greco backhands it up the board. Spiker pinches in down low to get it. Goes to the forehand. Spiker with a shot, and that's deflected high up over the glass. .5:26 to play, second period. Spiker in the corner. Spiker got knocked down. One of the Hawklets lost their stick. Gressel with it in the slot area. Gressel spins it toward the net. Spiker has it, and he sent it wide. And he had about half an empty net. Might have been deflected. Kept in by Marion. He'll send it toward the net. That was deflected. And Postlethwaite got a piece of it. Good redirect, but a nice save by Postlethwaite. And while Postlethwaite struggled in terms of giving up a lot of goals, he'll make a lot of nice saves. Paulson reaches back for it. Gressel with it, back to Paulson. Paulson with Spiker cutting toward the net, sending it on goal, and Postlethwaite will scoop that into the glove. And the faceoff will stay in the Rockhurst end. Off the face-off, it comes back to the high slot area. Marion with a shot that deflects to the corner. Glendenning battling there. Behind the net, Gorder with it. Gorder lost it back to Glendenning. His backhanded puck right at the side of the net. Gorder took a whack at it. Here's a blast from the high point by Marion. Puck out in front. Another save by Postlethwaite. And the puck cleared by the Hawklets, but a couple of nice saves by Roy Postlethwaite. And again, he's going to get a lot of action, and he has to be tough, and a lot of those are good quality scoring opportunities. We have an icing. The puck will come back in the Rockhurst zone. 4:11 to play in the second period. Picked up by Holinsky, played out of the zone. Now we got a race for the puck. Holinsky's going to get there. Got 44 cutting to the net. Holinsky shot, and he sent it wide to the far side. Back the other way come the Stars. Gorder with it. Lost the puck. It rolling in toward the net. Coleman back behind his own net for Rockhurst. Pass too far for Holinsky off the stick of Kotinger. Comes back out the center. Almany chips it over to Gorder. Gorder will play it into the zone. Taken there by Kortinger. Kortinger up to Holinsky right in front of his own net. Ahead to number 44 over to Coleman. Coleman will carry it into the Star zone, try to get around the defender. Oh, he got walloped by Glendenning. Oh, he got pancaked. Here's a shot that's off the glass. That's going to have to hit the highlight reel. That goes out of the zone. They're going to wave the icing off as the puck doesn't make it all the way. Played back to center. Here's Almany with it, spinning. Has to wait for Glendenning to get back on side, and he'll head to the bench as the Stars look to make a change. Behind the net, Kortinger. Long pass up, stolen by Sobilski at the top of the circle. Back to the point to Reuter. He'll send it toward the net. That deflects right on, and a nice save by Postlethwaite. Puck back to the point, healed off the stick of Wayne. Tillery will have to regroup. That hit Greco near the blue line. Greco comes away with it. Greco skates through a couple of Stars, trying to get around a player. Had it knocked off his stick. It rolls in near the goal. Napier here to the side. Now here's a centering attempt. That was deflected. George was there waiting, or Arthur rather. Here's McTavish with a shot. That was blocked. And back the other way comes Schutzler. Schutzler up the left-hand side. Schutzler with a wrister. And a save by, we got a hit along the boards. Here's a chance there by Prier. The puck's still loose out in front. Postlethwaite made a couple nice saves there. Wayne sends it toward the net. Deflects just wide of the goal. Hit a Rockhurst skate. Sobilski sends it up to the near side. Grabbed there by Bierman. Bierman able to get it out of the zone. The puck just outside the Rockhurst zone. Several players digging at it. Wayne comes away with it along the boards. Goes to the forehand. Try to get it to Prier. Puck ends up around behind the net and up the far side boards. Sobilski pinching in, able to keep it in momentarily. The puck's still in the zone. Sobilski with it. Sobilski sends it down. Nobody there for the Stars as they had all cleared the zone. Puck comes up near side boards. Pinching in there is Wayne. Prier in to help out. Sobilski with the puck in the corner. Tried to get around the defender. Got knocked off the puck. Prier comes with it. Back to Wayne at the point. Had trouble controlling the puck. Still in the zone. Wayne had it there, then taken away by Greco. Puck did come out of the zone. Now we got a hit along the boards, and we're going to have a penalty coming up against Rockhurst. And that is going to be a boarding call with 1:14 to play in the second period. It's going to go against Greco. Time of the penalty, 13:46. And that's going to be a 2 and a 10. Number 33 is going to serve the minor, as Greco will get assessed a 10-minute misconduct in addition to the minor penalty. Stars will go back on the power play. Off the face-off, it's played to the boards, back to the point. That was Reuter with it. Gressel fanned on his pass, gets it back. Gressel skates it in down low. Shot that was blocked. Comes back to the point. Paulson chips it down. Rockhurst looks like they're able to get it out of the zone, but the puck held in nicely by Gressel. Down to Paulson, here's Paulson with a backhander. That one right on. He tried to get it across to Spiker, who was cutting to the net. And a nice save by Postlethwaite. Sorry, I forgot to. There, we'll get the clock set right. Face off to the left of the Rockhurst goal. Off the face off, the Stars control it. Reuter with it. Down to Gressel. Throw it right out in front. Paulson was there. Here's Reuter with a shot that was blocked to the corner. Paulson goes into the boards with number 18, McTavish. Spiker in to help out. Paulson able to get it to Gressel. Gressel, high point to Reuter. Reuter back to Gressel. Gressel over to Gorder. Gorder with a wrister off the waffle board to the corner. Gorder with it. Final 20 seconds of the period. Reuter plays it over to Gressel. Gressel down low with a shot, and that'll be held by Postlethwaite. (11 1/10 seconds to play in the second period. Comes back to the point, played over to Gorder. Gorder sends it toward the net right along the ice. That got through. Saved by Postlethwaite. Taken to the top of the circle. Gressel had it, but had it knocked away by Coleman. And the buzzer will sound, ending the second period. And our score at the end of two periods, it's the Kansas City Stars 4, the Rockhurst Hawklets nothing. We'll take a short intermission and be back in about 10 minutes with the third period. You are watching Kansas City Stars High School Hockey. Teams are back on the ice, and we're getting ready to start the third period of play. It's Mid-America High School Hockey League action between the Kansas City Stars and the Rockhurst Hawklets. We're coming to you live from the Advent Health Sports Park at Blue Hawk. And if you haven't been down to this new facility in South Overland Park, you got to come down here. This is a beautiful place. There's a sheet of ice. There's an arcade. There's a bar. There's basketball, even a bowling alley up here. It's a pretty impressive new facility that opened up just a few months ago. Stars lead it 4-0 in that second period. A goal by Luke Gressel, his third of the game. That made it 4-0. Shots on goal in that second period. The Stars with 22 for a two-period total of 41, and just one shot for Rockhurst, the two-period total of 5. And while I have a moment, remind you that every week we release a new episode of the Kansas City Stars High School Hockey Podcast. We review the previous week's actions. We preview the upcoming opponents, interviews with coaches and players, and all things Kansas City Stars High School Hockey. Also, one more thing. The Kansas City Stars 4th Annual Alumni Game will be held on Thursday, December 26th at 2:15 p.m. at KC Ice Center. If you have an opportunity, come out, see some of the Stars alumni taking on the current Stars players the day after Christmas. And third period underway. The Stars control it. That's Reuter with the puck in his own zone, skates in front of his own net, now plays it ahead off the stick of Spiker. That goes down the ice. No icing as the Stars touched it. George lost it in the corner. Paulson with it. Paulson to the backhand. Off the boards for Prier. His shot's deflected to the corner. Back to Gressel at the point. Stars still on a power play for another 20 seconds. Here's a shot. That's deflected just wide. There's a pile of bodies in front of the net. Postlethwaite got knocked down, lost his stick. Still doesn't have a stick. Had to reach out and grab one of the Stars, and now the puck brought out of the zone by number 16. Looks like Cohen is his name. Played it behind the net. They'll head to the bench. Penalty's over. Rockhurst back at full strength. Stars get it out of the zone, but stepping in front of that is Coleman. Had it knocked off his stick. Prier with the puck. Long pass up to Paulson. Paulson cross ice to Spiker. Spiker cuts it to the front of the net. Had it knocked off his stick in the slot area. Almany not able to keep it in. Almany backhands it down low, and the Stars get back on side. Holwinski with it. It ahead. It's intercepted by Gressel. Gressel over to Almany. Almany Backhander. Gressel was right out in front with the puck underneath his stick. Puck still in the zone, and now sent the length of the ice, and that'll be an icing call against Rockhurst. Third period brought to you by Signature Landscape. And we thank the good friends at Signature for their support of Kansas City Stars hockey. Puck at the side of the net. Handled there by number 36. Nice little pass behind the net. Gets it to Arthur. Arthur trying to get around Almany, who's sliding along the ice. Wayne chips it back to center. The puck loose near the center face-off circle. It's still loose. Neither team able to control it. Now Arthur comes away with it. Sends it in on goal. Paddled away by Napier. Along the boards ahead to Schutzler off his stick. Pass hits Schutzler. Now comes over to number 4. Bierman not able to catch up to it. And Schutzler with the puck at center up to Almany. Almany will carry it into the zone. Almany taking it wide to the left-hand side, looking to cut it to the net. Sabilski was there with the puck just out of her reach. Sabilski catches it up to along the boards, gets it down to Schutzler. Schutzler takes a hit, and the Rockhurst player ends up on the ice. Clear but not out. Tillery sends it toward the net. Had a redirect there off the stick of, maybe it was Almany, but a nice save by Postlethwaite. Wayne off the boards. Sabilski with it, tried to center it. Good play by Holinski to block that, and now the puck sent the length of the ice, and an icing call. Face-off will come back into the Rockhurst zone. These same two teams will be at it tomorrow at 11:20 a.m. at the KCI Center out on the West Rink, which is the old pavilion, which is now a covered facility. You have a chance to come out and see the Stars in action. If not, you can watch the live stream on the Kansas City Stars YouTube channel. Face-off just after 11:20. Now here's a chance for Gorder. Stars keep it in. Wayne at the point. He'll send it toward the net. Glendenning was there off his stick. Gorder sends it toward the net. But number 40 there to deny that, and back the other way he comes. That's Kortinger. Kortinger with a wrister right on. Napier had it. The puck squirted loose momentarily, but Napier able to get the glove down and cover it up. Face off to the right of Napier. It's Arthur and Glendenning squaring off in the face-off circle. Arthur wins it, tried to get it back, but it's picked up there by Gorder. Pass behind Pasco. He reaches back for it. Now not able to catch it. Goes to the far side corner. Glendenning had it taken away nicely by George. Here's George. They have a 4-on-2. George tried to send it in just as Arthur was entering the zone. It's onside. Played behind the net by Bierman. Bierman intercepts the pass at the side of the net, skates it behind the goal. Tried to center it. Here's a chance for Gorge. Puck loose out in front, and Napier's got the puck tied up in the pads as Arthur was there. A good scoring opportunity for the Hawklets, but a nice save by Napier. Off the face-off, the Stars control it. Hicks with it. Hicks chips it up the board, trying to get it for Paulson. Sent back into the zone. And Hicks will regroup. All right, Spiker rather. Spiker up to Paulson with a burst of speed. Paulson takes it wide, puts on the brakes, goes to the forehand, throws it across the ice for Gorder. His shot is lifted high up off the glass. Paulson blew a tire. Puck comes to the slot area. Spiker trying to skate around a couple of Hawklets. Puck ends up near the near side boards and played out of the zone. Hicks chips it up there to Spiker. Spiker, Stars have a 3-on-2. Spiker tried to get it ahead, but a nice play by Rockhurst. Here's Gressel with a shot and a stick save. Spiker has the puck. Paulson got knocked down. Puck still loose in the slot area. Picked up by Rockhurst. Back the other way they come. It's Coleman. Coleman with Holinski. Coleman's shot. That's steered away off the stick of Napier. Stars get it out of the zone. Gressel up the right-hand side trying to get around the defender. Gressel fanned on the shot as he tried to send it toward the net. Spiker was there for the Stars but not able to control it and played out of the zone. Marion will get there first with Holinski on the forecheck. Marion brings it out, had it taken away. Here's a chance for Coleman. Coleman with a tough angle shot that hit the side of the net. Coleman gets it back, centering pass underneath the stick, and back the other way comes Luke Gressel for the Stars. Gressel into the zone, doesn't have any help now as the Stars are making a change. And back the other way comes number 44 with a burst of speed. His shot's deflected wide. The puck hits the back of the net. Bamber plays it up the boards for Prier. Prier grabs the puck off the boards. Long pass for Gressel. He gets knocked down, but here's a chance for Schutzler. His shot, and he sent it wide of the goal. Schutzler was in all alone, but he sent it wide. Prier with it. Behind the net. Schutzler in front of the goal. Back to the point to Reuter with a puck underneath the stick and goes the entire length of the ice, and the Stars will have to chase it down there. Rockhurst making a change, so Bamber has some time. Bamber with a long pass too far, or rather behind Sobilski, and that'll result in an icing against the Stars. .9:11 to play in the game. The Stars with the 4-0 lead. Face off to the left of Gavin Napier. Off the face-off, Schutzler comes away with it. Schutzler with Sobilski. Schutzler gets around the defender. Schutzler with a wrister, and that's held on by Postlethwaite. Here's a chance for Schutzler. His shot backhander is right on, but a save by Postlethwaite. The stick gets the glove down to cover it up. Stars now with 45 shots in this game. Behind the net, number 36 taken away by Schutzler momentarily. Prier poked it away. Number 36 gets it back. Up to 25, Sobilski comes in. 36 with a puck around behind the net, plays it up the boards. Held in by Reuter. Reuter battling for it, keeps it in the zone. McTavish will skate it behind the net. Forecheck by Prier. McTavish reverses it up to number 16 off his stick. Behind the net, that's number 36 there. Prier can step in front of it. George gets the puck up to Arthur. He'll carry it out of the zone. 2-on-2. Arthur. Nice pass up to number 18, and the puck at the side of the net. It looks like Napier's got it underneath the pads at the side of the net. He looked behind him for a second, and I think for a second he thought, did that go in? But puck was tied up at the side of the net, and the faceoff will come to the right of the Rockhurst goal. Tillery gets the puck off the face-off behind the net with Holinski chasing him. Ahead to Almany. Almany to Glendenning, too far for him. Glendenning will chase it down in the corner. Glendenning plays it back to the point for Tillery. Tillery had it knocked away, and here's a chance. Back the other way is Coleman. Coleman with a shot and a stick save. Didn't get a whole lot on it as Wayne was back on defense to really give him not much room to work. He couldn't cut it toward the net. Coleman doing a nice job on the forecheck. Comes away with the puck, plays it around behind the net. Tillery and Holinski battling for it. Tillery with a nice active stick there, but Holinski comes away with it. Here's a shot right out in front, and that deflects up over the glass as one of the Stars got a stick on it. Faceoff will stay in the Stars zone to the right of the goal. It's Arthur and Paulson, the two combatants in the faceoff circle. Paulson wins it to Tillery behind the net. Tillery plays it up the boards too far for Spiker. And the puck rolling on end will go down for an icing call against the Stars. Just past the midway point of the third period. Stars with a fairly comfortable 4-0 lead. Paulson in front of his own net. Gets it ahead off the stick of Spiker. George spins it back into the Star zone. Wayne will chase it down in the corner and carry it behind his net over to Tillery. Tillery back to Wayne behind the goal. Wayne bangs it up the far side board off the stick of Spiker. Now we got a race for the puck. That's George and Paulson. George able to chip it past Paulson. Loose puck at center, picked up there by the Hawklets. Arthur with it. Arthur sends it toward the net, wide of the goal. Puck caroms up far side. George able to keep it in along the board, sends it around behind the net. Tillery has it there. Tillery chips it ahead and chases it down himself. Tillery gets around Holinski, up to Gressel. Gressel into the zone. Nice play there by number 23 to knock it away at the blue line, and he'll bring it into the zone. That's Riccardi, number 23, right to the forehand as he skates in. The Stars go into puck-watching mode momentarily, and Riccardi had an opportunity. Now, Spiker not able to control it, does get it out of the zone, and the Stars will regroup. Paulson with it over to Wayne. Wayne had it knocked away nicely, but Paulson back to help him out. Puck to the corner. Spiker with it. Spiker with Gressel. Spiker gets around the defender. Spiker's shot and a pad save. Puck to the corner. McTavish played it ahead, but Prier stepped in front of that pass. Prier chased it down behind the net. He's got Spiker in front of the goal. Back to the point. Tillery. Back to Prier behind the net. Gressel will pick it up there. Here's a chance for Spiker, but a stick got in the way. A nice defensive play by one of the Rockhurst players. Rockhurst back the other way. George will send it in. Stick save. Behind the net is Prier. Prier plays it off the boards up to Sabilski. Sabilski gets tangled up in traffic. The puck's still in the zone. Now it played to the corner. Rockhurst making a change, so the Stars should be able to get a little bit of open ice here. Here's Sabilski with it behind the net. Cycles it up to Tillery. Tillery looking for a pass. Fanned on it. Puck got tied up along the boards. Coleman comes away with it. Threw the puck in the slot area. Here's a chance for number 25. Sent it wide. Puck comes to the corner. Cordinger keeps it in the zone. The Stars able to clear. Here's a race for the puck. McTavish gets there first. Spins it across the width of the ice. Zabilski backhanded off the skate of the referee. And now the Stars will regroup off the boards. Picked up by Hicks. Hicks sends it in right in on goal. And Postleway to put the glove down and cover it up. Face off to the left of Roy Postleway. Puck controlled by McTavish. It was off a stick. Now reverse back near side. That's Sabilski taking a hit along the boards. And she's able to keep it in. The puck's still in the zone. Kept in there by Marion. Marion gloved it down as the puck came out of the zone. The Stars regroup. Schutzler with it. Schutzler chips it ahead off the glass. The puck down in the corner. McTavish plays it to the near side. Kotinger. Battled there by Sabilski. The puck comes to the point. Here's Marion sending one toward the net. Postleway might have got a piece of it. A backhander toward the net, and that was blocked. Might have hit the side of the goal. Schutzler keeps it in. Schutzler plays it down low to Sabilski. Sabilski behind the net. Cycles it down behind the net. Nobody there for the Stars, and McTavish will reverse it far side. Sabilski pinching in, plays it back behind the net. Schutzler's and a couple of Hawklets there. Sabilski in to help out. The puck goes to the corner. Number 25 picks it up there and plays it just outside the zone. Marion will hoist it toward the net. Glove down by Postleway. Leaves it there for McTavish behind the net. Almany on the forecheck. McTavish plays it up far side. Kotinger with it. Kotinger up to number 44. He gets checked by Pasco. Gorder stepped in front of the pass, but a nice play by Kotinger to get it back for the Hawklets into the zone, sends it in off the glove of Napier. Rebound comes up to Gorder. Here's Gorder with Pasco. Gorder cutting it to the front of the net off the stick of Pasco. Puck along the boards. Reuter pinching in, plays it down in the corner, takes a bump. Gorder with a chance out in front. That was deflected wide. Coleman got a stick on it. Good play by Coleman to get a stick on it and deflect it wide. Now the puck comes to the side of the net. And Postlewaite put the glove down and cover it up. 2:49 to play in the third period. Held in by Reuter at the point, but a good play by Holinski. Then Reuter able to send it back in. Holinski poked it away and might have had a good scoring chance back the other way. Now here's Holinski. Drops it for Greco. He takes a hit by Gorder. Thrown right through the slot area. Kept in by number 36. He takes a bump. We got a penalty coming up to the Stars as the elbow got a little high. They're going to call a... It's going to go against Gavin Pasco. And that penalty comes with 2:24 to play in the game. Looked like he got the elbow high. They might have called it roughing, but nonetheless, a minor penalty to Gavin Pasco. And Rockhurst will go on the power play here for the next 2 minutes. Arthur with it. Arthur has it behind the net. Back to the point to Coleman. Coleman down to Arthur. Arthur looking for a pass. It was off a stick. Kept into the point by Greco. Here's Greco from the top of the circle. A shot. And Napier's got it, and he'll hang on. Stars win the draw. Wayne will send it the length of the ice. Almost hit Gressel the other way. It's Coleman and Gressel. The Stars come away with it. Paulson with it. Paulson tried to kick it toward the net. Puck comes to the corner. Coleman plays it ahead and taken there by Paulson. He'll send it back and the Stars will shoot it the length of the ice. Postlewaite will leave it there for George. George over to Coleman. Off the board, sent into the Star zone, but Wayne just inside the blue line will fire it right back the length of the ice. Paulson and Coleman going after. George comes away with it. George, long pass up to Greco. Up the left-hand side, Greco into the zone, cuts it back to the front, sends the puck wide of the goal. Tillery might have got a piece of it. Arthur along the boards, avoids one check, plays it down low to Holinski. Puck loose in the slot area. Stars clear it out. Kept in the zone by George. Played around behind the net. Comes up near side. 1 minute to play in the game. Here's Gressel with it. Gressel off the boards for Tillery. Tillery over skates it at the red line. Players battling for it. Holinski comes away with it. Here's Holinski with a shot, but Wayne stepped in front of that. Puck caroms to the boards. Greco with it. Greco takes a bump from Wayne. Wayne comes away with a puck and plays it ahead to Gressel, who chips it the length of the ice. 10 seconds left on the penalty, and we're down to 30 seconds left in the game. Off the boards, Greco with it. Greco into the zone. Greco lost an edge there. Played up the board, still in the zone. Prier able to clear it. Spiker with it. Spiker comes away with it. Stars 2-on-1. Spiker with Sobilski. Spiker over to Sobilski. Sobilski had the puck tied up at her feet. Couldn't play it ahead. Puck still loose in front of the net. The seconds are ticking off the clock and the game ends. The final buzzer sounds and the Stars have won it. Our final score from the Advent Health Sports Park at Blue Hawk. The Kansas City Stars 4, the Rockhurst Hawklets 0. Shots on goal in that third period for the Stars. 7 for a game total of 48, and for the Hawklets 9 for a game total of 14. We'll be back tomorrow, 11:20 a.m. at the Kansas City Ice Center. Same two teams on the West Pavilion rink. Come on down and watch the Stars, and again, if you can't, you can always catch the live stream on the Kansas City Stars YouTube channel. Thanks again for watching. We hope to see you soon on another broadcast of Kansas City Stars High School Hockey.